Hello, friends. This is an exciting topic we are covering today is about excitement itself. Okay. How do you keep yourself excited and motivated to take actions? Because anything you do doesn't matter if you are an entrepreneur, you are into your network marketing business, or you are, having any other traditional business, or if you are a creator, you want to create your content on a daily basis. You can be an investor, or you can be any kind of a venture you do in your chosen profession or chosen career, or whatever you want to do outside your career. You will always realize that the inspiration or motivation to do things is extremely important. Okay. And then you will also realize that you are not always motivated to do things. Sometimes you are excited, sometimes you are pumped up, and sometimes you are not. Okay. So most of the average people, we go on a yo-yo kind of a curve where you are sometimes excited, and then something happens, and you are kind of lost all your excitement and belief. And then suddenly you have something, you listen to, you attend a seminar or a conference, you get excited about it again. And this is kind of a yo-yo, which always happens. Okay. So going up and down. Okay. Excited, and sometimes you are not excited. What is the difference then between a successful person in any chosen field or somebody who is unsuccessful? Successful people are also, they also go through the same yo-yo, but the only difference is, okay, that yo-yo phase, they start, or they straighten the entire yo-yo phase over a period of time. Okay. So that means, okay, the successful people are the people, the excitement, they always keep themselves excited. That means, the the excitement is when it comes down, so they know that, okay, this is the time, then they have to get their excitement back up. Okay. So that means they say that it's not how long you are excited or motivated, but how, no, so sorry, how big is your excitement and how much is your excitement, but how long can you create your excitement or keep your excitement going? That is what matters. Okay. So how long, the duration of time. Okay. It doesn't matter. So you may be excited beyond your wildest imagination right at this point of time, or today, or certain duration of time. It cannot be usually whole day as well for 24 hours. It's usually a momentary excitement. And then what happens that life strikes you, you go through your job challenges or family challenges and other stuff. Then what happens is your excitement drops down. So how then, the secret then of success is not having a big dream ambition, and big aspiration in life. That, don't take me wrong, that is extremely needed, that is extremely essential. But again, what it boils down to is not how big is your dream, but how long can you dream big. Okay. How long? Okay. Is your dream big is for a few minutes or a few hours or a few days, or is it for a few months and few years? So you just have to evaluate that. Okay. And that is what differentiates successful people from unsuccessful people. Okay. So now you have to understand then, how can you keep yourself excited? Okay. So for that, we have to understand the human psychology. Okay. How does that human psychology work? Okay. And how, if you understand how our human psychology works, then you will understand how you can keep yourself excited all the time. Okay. So let me share my screen and we can get ourselves started right away. How do I keep myself excited and motivated all the time? Now, this chart or this picture shows a lot of, it shows 1,000 words, it speaks 1,000 words. Okay. What does that mean? So that means, now if you see, Okay, left side and the right side. Left side, is we are talking about dream, and right side is the fear. Okay, so that means our human psychology, the thought processes, okay, how we get to do things, whatever we want to do, it's either driven by dream or driven by fear. Okay, so dream or fear, these are the two things. Okay, so that means if early in the morning, in a winter, in a morning when it's dark and you are preparing yourself or getting up and doing everything is needed to dress up and go to work, what is that driving you? That's the dream which is driving you. Okay, now the second thing is fear. Okay, so now, okay, I am wrong there. Okay, it's not the dream, but it's the fear which is driving you. Okay, the right side. Okay, now why is it fear? Why is it not a dream? So that means you do not go to your job with a dream in your head that, okay, I want to do this and that and that. Okay, that's usually not the case. Okay, maybe you are an exception, but not usually the case. So you get up early in the morning, you get when it's a rainy and it's cold, and in spite of you not feeling well when you are going, it's not that you are passionate, that, okay, I have a dream to accomplish. No, it's the fear. Fear of what? Fear of losing your job. Okay, that means fear of not able to putting food on the table, fear of losing the finances or the income. So that is what drives you. Okay, so that the fear. But in a business, especially you are in a side hustle, if you are at home along with your own job, you have you started a business of your own. Okay, then what happens? It's the dream which drives, not the fear. Okay, any business because if you are fear driven, probably then you may not be willing to do a business, because you may go and look for another job. Why? Because any business you do, you cannot, or you will never make instant money. Okay, you have to put the efforts, you have to learn the trade. Okay, it takes time, but in a job you can instantly start to make money. So that is the difference. So that means job is fear driven and a business is always a dream driven thing. Okay, and people who have dreams in their heart, okay, first of all is the dream, so you need a dream. And the second thing is you have to keep your dream alive. Okay, that means we discussed earlier, how long can you dream? Okay, and that is what it matters. So how, that means how big, not your dream is how big, but how long can you keep that big dream alive? That is what matters. Okay, then the question boils down to is, how do I keep my dream alive? Because things happens and my dream is suddenly lost and I am no more excited. Okay, and what do I do? So these are the four things you can do to keep your dream always going for you. So that means keep yourself motivated. Okay, first is vision board. What is vision board? So that means writing down or putting pictures of your vision or your dreams somewhere where you can see it on a daily basis, your vision. So that means if you want to have that freedom from your business, so have a picture of you relaxing, okay, and enjoying, that is what the freedom looks to you. And you can put a picture right in a something you can put together called vision board. Okay, where you have pictures, where you have writings. So that is what will inspire you. Okay, so not only putting the pictures, but more importantly, on a daily basis you are looking at it multiple number of times. So that is what it counts. Okay, it doesn't matter. So that means it will not help if you just stick it all together and put it up somewhere and you are not looking at it. Okay, it has to be visited on a daily basis, on a regular basis. Okay, so they say that even the smartest phone in this world has to be charged. Okay, so we as humans, okay, even if you are the smartest human being, if you think you are, still you have to be charged. And the charging is the vision board. And charging is, the right side, if you see, it's a journal. So that means journalizing it, writing it down. Whatever is your plan, whatever is your goal, writing it down definitely helps your subconscious mind starting to work on it. Okay. So next thing is meditation. Okay. Meditation is sitting quietly and just thinking about just one thought, okay, or observing something, just one thing, okay. And what happens in this meditation is, you always revisit your dreams, aspiration, goals, and why you wanted to build this business, and that will inspire you. And last but not the least is the self-talk. Talking to yourself, that creates a lot of buzz and excitement. Hey, I am a champion, I am making things happen, I am quite successful. So you speak things in existence at this point of time, at the present moment of time, okay, then you will see the success. Okay, so these are the four powerful ways, okay, you can keep yourself motivated. Because, and these ways are not the ways if you are not practicing it, all those four, on a daily basis, and more frequently you do it in a day, okay, the better your chances is for success, quicker. Okay, so I hope it made some sense to you about four different powerful ways you can start to get yourself motivated, inspired to do things, take action. Okay, so with that I am done. And until the next video, over and out, keep growing, keep learning, and see you in few days. Okay. See you later. Bye.